Top 10 Most Unsportsmanlike and Despicable Football Moments. Welcome back to another interesting video of Top Mainstream. The game of football is a global phenomenon. The beautiful game, as it is known, brings people and nations together and can let supporters, players, and coaches alike experience emotions of the grandest high or of the most desperation-filled low. But it's not quite always a beautiful game. Sometimes someone stoops a level or two below what is expected of them, breaking the code of conduct and respect, which should exist between stakeholders in the game. Here are the 10 most unsportsmanlike and despicable moments in world football history, captured on video wherever possible. Let's start the video. 10. Eric Cantona fan attack. No word for these actions other than outrageous. Poor tackles and players coming to blows on the pitch is one thing, but former Manchester United, Sheffield Wednesday, and Leeds United forward Eric Cantona took it upon himself to launch himself into the watching crowd and attack a fan. Cantona was walking past the fan at the time, having just been sent off for a dangerous kick on an opponent. He was subsequently suspended for 9 months. 9. Paulo pushing referee. Swindon town boss Paulo is our next Hall of Shame entrant for his ridiculous shove on referee Paul Alcock. Di was unhappy at the issue of a red card his way, but landed himself a mammoth 11-game suspension for the push on the official. The biggest decision about this video may be deciding what is more pathetic, the stumble and eventual fall by the referee, or Arsenal fullback Nigel Winterburn almost soiling himself as he thinks Di is about to rain blows down on him too. 8. Rivaldos' laughable dive. Rivaldo ended the 2002 World Cup with a winner's medal, but began it with a piece of laughable play acting so shameless it saw him fined by FIFA and labeled a cheat. Brazil had a corner late in their group game against Turkey when Hakan Ünsal fired the ball, admittedly quite forcefully, toward Rivaldo, who was delaying taking it. The ball hit him in the knee, so naturally Rivaldo clutched his face like he'd been punched by Mike Tyson and dropped to the deck. Cue a red card for Ünsal, but the controversy was just beginning. 7. Owner of Greek football team brings weapon onto pitch. The owner of one of Greece's top football teams invaded the pitch following a disputed goal, carrying what appeared to be a pistol. PAOK Salonika owner Ivan Savidis came on the field after the 90th minute goal appeared to put his side 1-0 against the league leaders, AEK Athens, last night. The referee initially disallowed the goal for offside, prompting an angry protest from the hosts that led AEK to walk off the pitch. AEK complained that Mr. Savidis, a Russian rumored to be a friend of Vladimir Putin, came onto the pitch with a gun in his hip holster and threatened referee Yorgos Kamenos. 6. Frank Rijkaard versus Rudi Völler. In a bad-tempered game, things came to a head when Dutch midfielder Frank Rijkaard scythed down Germany striker Rudi Völler. The referee understandably brandished a yellow card, but Rijkaard simply saw red, and as the official turned away, he spat into Völler's mullet. Völler was understandably furious, but when he launched a verbal tirade at Rijkaard, it only earned him a booking, the referee having missed the spitting incident entirely. Minutes later, the two clashed again after a rough challenge by Völler, and this time the official had seen enough and showed both men the red card, much to the horror of Völler, who realistically hadn't done a lot wrong. Rijkaard wasn't done though. As Völler stood in shock, he aimed another wad of spit directly into the back of his hair again before heading off the pitch. If you find this video entertaining, then do consider to subscribe to our channel. We bring such cool and interesting videos to entertain you on a regular basis. 5. Disgrace of Hijon. In the 1982 World Cup, Algeria shocked Germany 2-1 in the first group stage game. Algeria had completed all their matches by the time Germany played Austria in the final match, and knew that a German win by more than 2 goals would see them through at the expense of the Austrians. A 1 or 2 goal win for Germany, however, would see Austria through with the Germans instead of Algeria. Germany took an early lead, and then the two sides played out the most obvious, scandalous, utterly disrespectful match with the least amount of chances that the World Cup may have seen. 4. Sol Campbell signing for Arsenal from Spurs on a free transfer. This incident shows just how quickly a legend can be torn down. Sol Campbell, former Tottenham Hotspur defender, tells fans on national television he is staying at the club before signing for arch-rivals Arsenal just a few days later. He is hardly the first player to do such a thing, nor the last, but to barefacedly tell supporters he will be at the club and then go to the team who would be bottom of their list for him to join. Well, that just smacks of disrespect for the people who idolized him and effectively gave the club money to pay his wages. 3. Bowyer and Kieron Dyer fight on pitch. Once in a while, things get a little overheated between two teams on the pitch, but how about two players on the same team? Bowyer took exception to Kieron Dyer not passing him the ball in one Newcastle United match and proceeded to grapple and then batter his teammate. Both were served with red cards, fines, and suspensions, disrespectful to each other, the fans, and certainly above all, their club. 2. Disgraceful Chelsea fans boo 1-minute silence. Disrespectful is not the right word here. The depravity, lack of humility, and utterly despicable behavior on show here is of the Chelsea fans during the 2012 FA Cup semi-final against Tottenham, who booed continuously throughout a 1-minute silence in memory of the victims of the Hillsborough disaster. Irrespective of the team supported or the rival team disliked, nobody should have to go to a football match and not come home. For Chelsea fans in this instance to mock those who died supporting the team they loved shows a complete and total ignorance of the circumstances involved. 1. Hand of God. Football legend Diego Maradona played an important role in seizing the 1986 World Cup for Argentina against England, which also included the well-known Hand of God remark. The Hand of God referred to a goal scored by Maradona during the match between Argentina and England on June 22, 1986 in Mexico. Maradona had jumped to head the ball, but ended up hitting it with his hand and went past the goalkeeper, Peter Shilton, to give Argentina a lead of 1-0 during the match. The referees had overseen the handball moment, and there was no technology to reverse a decision back in those days. The 1986 World Cup against England elevated Maradona to the status of a legend. So this was today's video. What are your thoughts about these incidents? Do let us know in the comments section below. We hope you have enjoyed the video, and if you do, then make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel, Top Mainstream. We will bring another exciting video very soon. Till then, peace out.